Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. Triple Lightning Bolt on the Thoughtseize. Alright, we'll try it. Our 2 lands. Yeah, I don't know. We're on the play at least. We've had laughable bad luck with lands this league. Yeah, it's a lot of burn. Well, 2 for 4. Seems like a fair deal, right? See if our incidental life gain from our Aristocrat package will come in handy. Alright, well, up against burn. They currently have 11 points of damage in their hand. We will not be paying the 2 life. I think this is, 3 lightning bolts doesn't, it lines up well against certain burn draws, like if they were creature heavy. But the fact that they have 11 points of burn in their hand does mean they, ooh, slick shot, show off. It does not line up very well, unfortunately. Ragavan. I'm not even sure we can take a single hit from Slick Shot to show off. We can dash in this Ragavan though. And get a treasure token. So you have to cast a lightning bolt with. Mishra's Bauble. Yes, please. We will cast that. See what our opponent's drawing. A land. Alright, well that was a great hit for us because it draws us a card, not them. And something we can cast while keeping our treasure token open. So yeah, that was pretty sweet for us. We'll take it. And now we have 3 lightning bolts and with which to answer the Slick Shot show off. Lava Spike us. Down to 12. Boros Charm us to 8. They're going for it. I don't blame them. So Boros Charm can make things indestructible too, which is unfortunate for us. So we're just going to wait to see what they do. Alright, then we will respond with a lightning bolt. Alright, so we take 8. Got rid of the Slick Shot show off. Dealt with the Voidwalker. We will dash in the Ragavan again. See what we get from Monastery Swiftspear. It's pretty good. Do we dare cast it? I feel like we're in a position where we really need some life gain, but we're gonna run out the Dorothy Voidwalker. And then have the Cutthroat, Ragavan, the Lightning Bolt next play if we need it. See if we can survive the turn though. I mean, we have another Boros Charm in hand. How did we know? Yeah, they have another one in hand. And Could just kill us dead at this point. Light up stage. Draw some cards. Skullcrack, Mishra's Bauble. So the light up stage is until the end of next turn, I believe, or is it this turn only? Can be played until the end of your next turn. Just gonna see what we're gonna draw. Boros Charm is gone. What do we hit? Another land. Alright, so we can... Can we just burn him out this turn? So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. We only have the one red. We only have the 2 red though is the problem. So we dash in the Ragavan. We go 2, 5. Lightning Bolt. 6, 7, 10. That does burn him out. Because we'll have the treasure token. Alright, so we took the right line with the Dalthy Voidwalker, as it turns out. Narrowly winning the race, it looks like. Alright, well, we got there with the burn, with our own burn. Just barely. Turns out triple lightning bolt against burn was not so bad. Alright, do we want to bring in anything? I mean, Brotherhood's End can clean up a board full of creatures, but by the time we were able to cast it, we're usually already dead. Rolling Vortex, they probably want to bring that in against us. I think we just run it back. I mean, we already have some life gain, incidentally, that we never got online that they don't know about. I don't know if they're expecting any life gain from a red-black deck. Well, this is awkward. So turn 1 Ragavan into no Voidwalker on turn 2. Do we risk the mulligan? I mean, the Ragavan is surely going to die. It will bait out a kill spell from our opponent. We have no removal. I think we got a mulligan. Alright, well, this is going to... Double Zealoport Cutthroat could be something. Still no removal. Do we risk? Do we risk not drawing any more lands by putting a land to the bottom? It hurts me. I don't want to put a land to the bottom. Especially because we'll have to fetch into a basic mountain. Or fetch shock, which is essentially bolting ourselves just to cast a Ragavan. Will we catch up on life with the Cutthroats though? Alright, we're going to do it like that. Gotta play to our outs. See what our opponent has. So this had been a good... this is a pretty decent hand against what our opponent had last game, which was a bunch of Boros Charms, because they don't target creatures. If our opponent has a fast creature strategy, then we might be in trouble, which it looks like they do. Swiftspear. Yep. Oh, we drew the land. That we put to the bottom. How convenient. Alright, we'll see if the Ragavan lives. It seems like it probably won't. Next turn we can play this Vial Smasher and then start pinging Searing Blaze to kill the Ragavan and do some damage to us. Down to 13. At least we got there on game 1. We were on the play. You see the difference between play and draw, right? Just a huge difference in play and draw. Alright, so we can... So we dash in the Ragavan this turn. Next turn we can play double Zulaport Cutthroat. Or we can play Vial Smasher this turn. Man, alright. It's tough. What do we do? Dash in the Ragavan. Next turn we can play Vial Smasher. If we draw a land into Ragavan, or well, we'll have the treasure token. So let's dash it in. Anyway, you see the difference between play and draw. I mean, everyone who plays Modern knows, but man, that's such a big difference. We would have, last game we won by the narrowest of margins. Slick shot, show off. That alone makes it worth taking to keep them from drawing that card. We were dead the next turn. If they had been on the play, we would have been dead. So it's unfortunate that that's the way it is in Magic, but just the roll of the dice can change a whole match in favor. Because it's a good chance we're going to lose to what our opponent's up to just being on the play. And then next turn we'll be back, or next game we'll be on the play and hopefully be able to come back. Going to 10. Probably going to go to more. We don't have an answer. Lava Dart. It's a good card. Puts us to 6. They might do it again. Oh, down to, yeah. Opponent's going off. We'll just F6 since we're dead. I mean, we don't have anything to do with that treasure token. They can Lava Dart us and kill us. So. Yep. And they kill us on turn 3. Play draw. Not sure what it mattered. Alright, let's see. I don't think we're going to do anything different. Let's run it back. Hope for a good 7. Hope to get ahead of our opponent. Man, we just barely... We had the double Zulaport, but we just couldn't find a spot to get it down. That would have mattered. It's a lot of Thought Seizes. Triple Thought Seize against Burn. Is that even worth it? We do have our life gain. We do have a way to interact. I think we have to mulligan. I just think it's too risky to... Oh, God. They're beginning with 7 in hand. Okay, fair enough. And we have... Tinybones to the bottom. Alright. We're off. It's possible we should have kept that triple Thoughtseize hand against them. It's not, I don't think that's really, I mean, granted, Thoughtseize a turn does trade up 2 for 3 usually. But it just feels real bad to triple Thoughtseize your burn opponent. Let me know if I'm wrong on that front. I could be. What's our opponent going to do? Play a creature or kill our Tinybones? We kind of want to see a creature. And then we fatal push it, attack, cast a creature. That's what we want to see right now. The Voidwalker. Well, we'll see. I mean, we're finally going to get a Zulaport Cutthroat down. I imagine they're going to kill the Tinybones in response. Do we draw another land? Or do we draw nothing but action the rest of the game like we did in the last match? Searing Blaze, I have a feeling. Nope, just a Swiftspear. Now are they going to kill old Cutthroat? Well, we're not going to be blocking, I don't think. We're hoping to, I don't even know, draw a swamp. A lava spike. Three cards in hand. Maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, now they're up to 4. We'll draw a swamp. We can't fatal push and cast the Dothy Voidwalker. Scrying. Looking for a land. Leaves it on top, which makes me think it's a land. And they're going to get to draw it. Oh, they already had the land. Maybe it's just a burn spell then. Yeah, I mean, it's been a rough league, I'll say that. And finishing up on burn, which is a very known deck, especially with Slick Shot Show Off now as a thing. It's a known entity that just is really Tinybones. Sure, Tinybones, right on time. I mean, that's double the meta situation, I guess, is an oversight on my part, but also just some bad luck. So they know we're drawing the Tinybones. Anyway, just we know how hard it is to beat burn no matter what, and that we're racing against it, and that in our deck like ours, we have the tools, we have some life gain, but we don't have the speed. Our deck is more of a mid-range grindy deck. So Tinybones and Ragavan. We want a Ragavan here, I think. Or just a Blood Crypt. Right on time. Let's keep running out our creatures for them to kill. We don't have that kind of speed to win, unfortunately, the race very easily. We need a certain... Do they hit us? Yeah. I know they don't want to take a hit from Tinybones, but they probably have us dead on board. Oh man, that's just a useless land. Okay, well there's no way we're not dead. We'll get a Tinybones hit in anyway, and then we'll be done with our league, I'm sure. Down to 14. I mean, we could get the Swift Spear. We really just want a Bauble, to be honest, so that we could draw something, maybe. I don't know what we're going to draw. See what they're drawing. A land. And we draw... No instant speed life gain, that's for sure. There's hope that their last 2 cards are just land. They're going to just bolt us before we even draw. Yep. Well, that was pretty brutal. And you can see our league record here. We got pretty much steamrolled by Domain Zoo, and then managed to win games against all of our other opponents and got 1 match win. So we played 4-color control. We played Is It Murktide? And we played that just really grindy Ephemerate Satoro deck, and then burn. So yep, that's our league. Pretty disappointing after not dropping a game in our practice matches, but we knew that that wasn't league play, and you run the deck through a league for a reason. For CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one. This has been another edition of Keeping Modern Janky with Johnny Cycles. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my website, cyclesgaming.com, for original Magic the Gathering content. You can read about my Commander decks or my Janky Modern brews. My latest article is about the Zombie Precon and its effect on Commander. I give you a couple different deck lists. If you're interested in a science fiction / fantasy novel, be sure to check out my book, The Podcon. I'm publishing it serially, a couple chapters every month. Again, thanks for watching. Check me out on YouTube, Johnny Cycles. Click that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.